Hi, guys. Welcome and welcome back. I hope all is well and everyone is shredding in this energy because things are really picking up. So, I have today, why does this thing always look crooked after I get on here? Oh, well. But I have a channel message today. This probably won't directly apply to everyone, but a lot of people because they have more sources, beings, NPCs than they do actually originals. And this is around the word competition because right now, and it's so heavy right now, with people dealing with others trying to take from them, whether that's intellectually, physically, spiritually, because, well, I'll get to that. But a lot of people are dealing with this copycat energy so heavy. And the message is about the word competition and the need to eliminate it. Now, if it's an actual competition, say like a contest or like at a job, if there's like one position and multiple people are going for that position, then that's a competition. But what's going on right now, it is not a competition. People, because these low frequency beings, if they're controlled by the same vampiric beings. A lot of them disconscious. They chose to work with that. Some of them refuse to do the healing work. Whatever it is, however they got there, the refusal to heal is all one track. They think alike, even the ones who kind of did that. All these people, same implant. But they are trying, it's a lot of attempted, well, a lot of backfires about to come back through that heavy. That's why they've also been stressing about getting away from certain people, leaving the old behind. But as far as with this swapping in people trying to take others' energy, that is ramping up. And the reason why it's ramping up is I just posted, I think that was yesterday or today, a picture of the Schumann resonance. Things are really increasing. Ra is going ham again, and like I said, we are in solar maximum. But these people, they want you to think it's a competition when it's not. But the subconscious mind, that creates everything for you. So even if somebody said it unconsciously, the subconscious conscious mind, it doesn't differentiate if you're just playing or if you're serious. It's going to take what you give it and it's creating that. So by the word competition, when it comes down to these copycat wannabe energies, ones who actively chose not to heal, because there's a lot of spiritual work going on. Like I said, was that wave? The waves are starting to come back, but the more they do this, the worse it's going to get because this can't be stopped and is not going to be stopped. But when you constantly or even unconsciously think or say, well, they're trying to compete with me, kind of compete with me, your subconscious mind is picking up competition. What this is doing is the way it was shown to me. It's almost setting up this competitive energy, and like I said, these people want you to think they're competition when they're not, because that's a little bit of energy, the little friction they could feed off of. Because what this is doing in the spiritual realm, it's like a ring. It's been called like a ring of resistance that shouldn't be there. It's not going to stop anything, but it's just resistance that a lot of people are picking up on right now, and it's kind of unnecessary because if someone is still operating from their lower chakras, they're not getting a new start. This is not going to happen for you because your frequency and your consciousness has to be calibrated at like 500. I would say 440 is the minimum. I heard 500, but at least 440 is just over the heart. But people who are trying to swap, looking and taking from others, because that is so heavy right now. These people are operating for their lower chakras in the 100 range. It's not happening unless you do the work. I love the way this is set up. If the person hadn't done the inner work, it's not going to happen with them. And after that flash, it's going to be a lot of elimination, because I've heard some people that do dinosaurs and don't even know it. But they're not going to be able to withstand that energy, but they need you to think it's a competition. So if you've been dealing with that, or that word has been kind of seeping in over to your subconscious, or you like see it as that, or even unconsciously, give yourself, you're being asked to give your subconscious the demand, which yours is yours. State claims. If anybody's trying to take anything from you, give that claim, just kind of override and get rid of the old program or the energy, help dissolve some of the little, well, I'm doing like this sprinkle around because that's what it kind of looks like. It's just like a little distortion that doesn't need to be there. Like I said, it's not going to happen for them anyway. Don't worry about it. They cannot swap places with you because they can't even go where you are going. So it's just a flop and a fail for them. And what they're doing right now, it is digging your own hole, making everything worse. And this is already starting to hit them back. It's like all the energy, because one thing, it's been really active. A person whose consciousness calibrates at a low level, they cannot withstand the energy that's coming on a planet. That's why you see sometimes all at the same time. Every time, because what was that? It was a few days ago. They had like 16 M flares, 2X flares, and throwing some C class flares, all like within 24-hour period. And right after that, the spell work started back up heavy. So I was like, that energy really, when that comes in, that really just tear them little toxic minds up, and it's hilarious. But anyway, um, and another thing that I want to notice, what I noticed, and this is coming up again. Now, it's probably been almost 2 years now since I did the video on the collective relocations. It was two vivid dreams I had. I think it was like within the same week. And the first collective relocation dream, where they relocated, to me, it looked like it was underground, which it kind of took me by surprise, because I know some people underground who not we don't you can't hide. That's another story. But it was interesting because it looked like, and it was all star seeds, high vibrational people. It was a real peaceful transition. It was just like this big area. I don't know if it was underground or could have been like in mountains, but it was either underground or in mountains. But it was a collective relocation where all like star seeds, they were like, everybody was introducing themselves to each other. If they didn't know each other, it was peaceful. But the second dream I had, it was a chaotic mess. I don't know what was well, I do know, but the US was in a really, really bad spot. And in this dream, this was going on in the US. It had a plane, I don't know what country it was, but it was not an American airline. They came in at the last minute to help people flee the US because it was that bad. And when I say people, people had big backpacks. I guess they had like whatever they had with them is what they took. And everybody was running, trying to hurry up. It was a frantic, like, we got to get out of here, we got to get out of here, we got to get out of here. There's some help. And even at that point, vampiric beings was still targeting the leg muscles, especially the thigh muscles of the people that were trying to escape, so they would miss the plane that had came in. It looked like it was weirdly, you could tell it wasn't it looked like it was a military aircraft from another country, and they were trying to stop people from running to get in that plane. Like I said, they're gonna fight you to the very last. Not fight, but you just keep your frequency up. But to me, it was just interesting because I think I could link it below. But I know it's been at least like a year and a half or so since I posted that video, or at least 12 months. But a few weeks ago, when I noticed a lot of, no, actually that was probably like a month ago, when a lot of these bridges were barges, were all these bridges collapses that we had. I was like, and I got the message then, and it reminded me of that dream. And to me, that was symbolic of almost, I would like a lock in, because either that and the thing with these airplanes, with the airlines, where people have been spending days with all of these canceled flights, with those two, that dream kept popping back in. And I said, bridges going, bridges collapsing, airplanes being grounded. I said, it kind of reminds me of that, which is why so many people are doing like the swaps. They're trying to pin their energy on you to trade places with you so they can get off the planet, because it's up, time's over, this is done. So whatever you do, and they need every little piece of energy that they can get from you. That's why it's, when it comes to people that gossip, or I don't care how to, if they not choosing to hear, release those people with love, because they can't go, because I have to tap in more. But all I know is coming around election time, things are going to be in a really chaotic spot. All of this is one thing to me. I look at government, that's just like two arms on the same body. It's no, every, all of this is for show. Everything is to get people interwound, because this whole war is for your mind. These people, they can't create. You can. You are source connected. So without your thought energies, they can't create, because this whole matrix is held together by the consciousness of the collective, and that's going up. I mean, time's up, time's over. But as far as the competition, they're just asking you to, when it comes to people trying to take what you have, swap places with you, because I know a lot of you guys, a lot of my subscribers do have toxic family members. Watch them with these, especially the ones that's connected with these cults and covens. Right now, I could tell you a lot of these cults, covens, secret societies, they are working all night, every night, trying to drain energy. They, like I said, and want you to think they're trying to swap places with you and get you to carry everything. But like I said, with that level of consciousness, it's over. So if that has been coming up for you, just go back, reclaim everything, give that command to your subconscious to help dissolve that little discordant ring of energy. Because it's not going to stop anything, but small delays, yeah, but like I said, things are speeding up. But one thing is for definitely, it can be that resistance is felt. So that's all I have on this one, and you guys take care. See you on the next. Like, share, subscribe.